Welcome back to the show, everybody. I hope you enjoyed these commercial messages. And remember, this and all this wonderful content that we bring you at TNGRF TV is sponsored by me, and probably you if you want to get down. Patreon, PayPal.me. I'm supposed to say things about that. Yo, links in the description or whatever. Regardless, skip all that. Yo, one and the only triple the G.O.D. Right back in the newsroom, yo. It's time. Oh, it's time, baby. It's time. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See, one of these days, I'm going to tell you the story about how 4 teenage turtles were my heroes when I was a kid. How I wanted to do nothing but be Michelangelo. That was my dream as a little child. I wanted to be Michelangelo. So it's like, I am a fan of the Turtles. Like my history don't get real greasy. I've read some comic books. I watched every episode of the 80s cartoon. Like, yo, the 2003 cartoon was off the chain. The last Nickelodeon one was off the chain. I still need to get through the Tales of, but they got the new joint coming out now. And it is what it is with that. Regardless. That's not even what we talking about. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in Injustice 2. And the last time when I found out this was the case, the little kid in me named Timmy was like, yes, like, this is the dream. It's not like the Turtles haven't been in wonderful games. Like, yo, you got Turtles in Time. You got Tournament Fighters on the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis version, the Nintendo version, the Hidden Gem on the Nintendo. You got, like, when the 2003 cartoon was popping off, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had all those games, and they were pretty decent, and later when they had four-player action and all that. No, let me not forget the Hyperzone Heights, because I used to get that game garbage. I used to get that game a whole bunch of 3 things garbage, but I've played it recently, and that game is a special little gem that, as much as it is a little cousin or a big cousin, depending on how you want to take it, of Turtles in Time, is his own 3 thing. You know what I'm saying? And it has Tatsu as a boss in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Sega Genesis got a real human being get Tatsu, but Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo got Toka and Razar. So, you know, you take it for what it is. Like ninja, rap, ninja. You can take it however you want. I'm like, yo, if you want to get really greasy, Teenage Turtle power, Turtle power, Turtle power, Teenage Mutant Ninja. Yo, that song was my life for a long time. That song was my life. And it was weird when they reused it for Out of the Shadows and how Out of the Shadows was, and then we could really get into Mutants in Manhattan. But do you really want to do that? Like, the movie games that came out when they was bringing out the CGI movies were pretty good, both on the console and on handheld, especially the Game Boy Advance was off the chain. We done got completely off topic, but that's what we do here. I want to see what's up with my childhood heroes in a game like Injustice. Like, it was one thing when Freddy was in Mortal Kombat 9, right? Like, that was a thing. And then Mortal Kombat X blew it off like, what? Alien? Jason, Leatherface. I'm just like, everybody and their mama, and I'm just sitting up here wondering, like, the whole time, why didn't they put Freddy in MKX, bro? Like, why didn't that happen? Like, you want to see Freddy versus Jason, and then it would have really got greasy. They got my boy Ash up in there, dog, because Freddy versus Jason versus Ash is a real thing in real life and a life in which you live. Look, all right. Let's relax. Because, see, I'm stalling because I want to activate Trailer.exe because I've been looking forward to this part of the newscast since the newscast started. Because I'm like, if there's anybody at this juncture you can trust with guest characters, there are two groups. Well, you got one group, you know what I'm saying? That's NetherRealm. NetherRealm always show major love. Major love. When it comes to their guest characters. Like, always. It's like, if anything, you can always trust NetherRealm that when they get a guest character and license the guest character, it's going to be off the meat racket zone. Shout out to my big brother B Mac. Always. On the other side of that, very importantly, it's the way that Sakurai do things with the Smash series and all the third-party characters that get in there and how much love they're shown and how much they are what they are and represent their content in which they originate from very well. You got to shout that out. Soul Calibur a little bit less than that, depending on who we're talking about. Maybe you'll get a Switch version, Soul Calibur 6, and I have Link in it. I don't know. Look, I have stalled for 5 minutes because I am trying to for real to keep my hype in check. Cause I know NetherRealm ain't gonna let me down. Like Ed Boon still hasn't found a way for me to play the grid in the year 2018 without going to an arcade. But Ed Boon, I forgive you for that, family. I forgive you and WB and whoever it is that owns the license for that actual game. I'd also like to play some Psyops or something, but that's just me, right? Like, that's just me. I want to play some Psyops. I'd love to play, another copy of Ready to Rumble Boxing, you know what I'm saying? But the license for that is weird, and Michael Buffer wants money and all that old stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Also, Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks HD, you know what I'm saying? If we're sitting here begging for it. Look. All right. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Hey, girl. Look, okay. Y'all ready? I just want to activate trailer.exe. I'm gonna keep little Timmy in check while we watch this. All right. I'm gonna keep Timmy in check the best way I can, but I make no promises. Please activate trailer.exe now. Rated T for teen. Okay. I like the rock music. Kick flips. They was in Tony Hawk. Okay. Mike, Don, Raph. What? Yeah. Leo, boy. Okay. I'm with everything this is right now. Oh my. What? Did he just kick flip it? What the? What? Okay. What you got, Don? Oh my God. What? Oh man, what is this? What are these tag attacks right now? Like, are they like one character or something? I think they might be one character. You know what? I'm not sure of anything anymore in this life. What? You got Leo talking shit the dark side. This is amazing. Oh my. Oh, okay. Okay, Raph and Atrocitus. Okay, this makes sense for reasons, because, Raph, he cool but rude. You know what it is. Like, this is... Uh-oh. The squad? The squad? Oh my God, what? Holy, what the Why? Why? Oh, okay. Pizza time. Okay. All right. Okay. Timmy, you good, huh? You good, fam? You good? Timmy, you good? Because Raph Win Pose is a throwback to the 80s cartoon. Like, he throw the pizza, like he eat the slice and then throw it. Oh my God. Didn't I tell y'all? NetherRealm be taking care of they death characters. I'm like, I used to be salty about Static. Timmy forgives. I don't know about the one and the only, but Timmy straight forgives. Timmy forgives, okay? Because the inner child in me is like, yes! And then real me is like, indeed. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret before we get up out of here and we get to more of our newscast, right? I wasn't paying Injustice too much attention. Because for real, I was seriously sitting up here like, I'm hoping my boy Static got in. But, now me and Jay get to make fun of Thunder Monkey. So, I guess Thunder Monkey and Raiden, we get to do dumb stuff with that. There's a video about us talking about Black Lightning and how good it is. And how funny racially it is. Because everybody's a racist in it. Weirdly over and undertone, right? This is completely different. See... If we talking Injustice and we talking about honestly what I'm sitting up here waiting for, I'm sitting up here and wondering when the fall season of TV started, why weren't there Arrowverse skins for none of these characters? I'm like, Adam is part of the fighter pack that got the Turtles and Enchantress in it. Where's my boy Ray Palmer? I know the stories say he missing, and I don't really keep up with the comics or whatever. I'm like, why isn't there a Melissa Benoit Supergirl? Where my boy Barry Allen, aka L Man, taking these L's? That boy Grant Gustin. Where is the leader of Vigilante Club, Stephen Amell? He was in the first game. I'm like, who? Cause hold up, Laurel need to be in this game because she was in because. I think Sarah is. I think White Canary is an alternate, like one of those full alternate costumes, like Supergirl got Power Girl. I think White Canary is an alternate costume for Black Canary. If I'm speaking wrong, let me know in the comments. I don't play this game much. I just wanted some Arrowverse love, right? Like, yo, I want Lil Brucey Bruce. Off the goddamn, like, yo, he need a Batman skin, dog. Walking around sitting up here, got on like a helmet, dog. He like, I think the last time I watched Gotham, he was wearing a helmet and a cape, and I'm just like, okay, dude, you go out there and you fight that crime. You fight that crime. The only other thing that I was actually looking for in this game, which when Legends of the Mall come back on, the Lord John Constantine. Matt Ryan is a gift to us all. Thank you, Matt Ryan. If you ever hear this, your portrayal of John Constantine has been one of the most joyous things I, as someone who consumes media, has ever had the opportunity to watch. And here's hoping that the cartoon he finna get on CWC and all the love he about to get on Legends of Tomorrow lead to the show coming back. Because that show was off the chain. It's what it is. The game is over after this, so you gotta wonder. Mortal Kombat 11 is up next, and you know they did the whole time travel thing, and you know the whole reset of the story repeatedly. So I really don't know what's really next for NetherRealm. I'm like, there's somewhere deep inside, like deep in the back of me, that even though I know that at this juncture, because of what it is, will never be a thing, a console version of WWE Immortals. And I'm not saying that because, you know, the WWE 2K games are in garbage. I'm saying that because when I saw that that all of those assets and everything they could do in a fighting game is a waste. I was surprised that even though my boy Xavier Woods, shout out to Up Down Down, follow it on Twitter, Up Down Down without the O's, keep it tight. He rating in WWE Immortals. I was like, a part of me was sitting up here like, yo, they gonna put John Cena in this game. Then the world's gonna explode because John Cena's in a Mortal Kombat game, but then you remember the WWE weird for kids, so it's like, what you gonna do? Like, if anything, if they actually did a for real WWE Immortal game, it would just technically be a run back of Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Everybody has heroic brutalities or something. We really need to play that game, and I really need to get the European version of the game because at least Joker shoots people in the head and you can actually see it. So we're trying here, and we do what it is that we can. Look, we still got more show to go. Timmy would like to thank you guys for coming through because Inner Timmy is still screaming. Inner Timmy is like, yo, Michelangelo hit a kickflip as an attack in a fighting game, and I'm just like, I agree, Timmy. I agree with you. Yes, Michelangelo's still the best turtle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I love these four individually as characters, but Mike didn't always been my guy. Like, he don't, like in a lot of games, he don't always get the best part of the stick. Like, usually given, you know what I'm saying, if you watch Awesome Games Done Quick or GDQ in general, Raph is that dude always, because, you know, Streets figured it out, but Mike didn't always been my dude, always. Some about nunchucks. But I'm like Leo got the swords, Raph got the sides, and Don with that bow, boy. Like, yo, secret character gonna be Carter from the Red Sky series, and people gonna be like, no. Like Arrow need a Casey Jones outfit. Are they making a third movie? I don't know. Man, look. Let's go ahead. Let's hit to a commercial break because I got some a little bit out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? That I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna break out with a little preview of the remix when we come back from this commercial break. You'll see what I mean. One and only triple the G.O.D. live in the Team TRF newsroom. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for this part of our newscast. And like I said, we'll be back after these commercial messages. Peace of time. Yo, before we get to the next segment, I just really want to hip y'all to something. Like, I just sat down and just rewatched the trailer, and I'm like, oh my god, right? Like adult me is sitting up here like, yo, I saw what was on the back of Mikey's skateboard, dog. Big Apple 3 a.m. I'm done. Oh man. I'm like, I just needed to say that just on wax and on record. And then Pizza Box saying caution toasty. And then, like I said, Raph throwing it like the throwback. Oh man. Yeah, see, this is why I need to get Tony Hawk 5. Because I need to play as the Turtles. Because they in that game too. I'm mad. This is some of the best thing that has ever happened in a video game for me right now. I'm like little Timmy screaming. I'm sitting up here like, oh goodness. Yeah. See, I gotta go find me a copy of Injustice, and I mean the $100 version. It's hard to find that version now with the actual DLC intact, because I need to play as these four. I need this in my life ASAP. So I gotta put in some work. But yo, regardless of that, I just wanted to just get on here real quick and put my one more thing out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say the beginning in my uncle voice, but we'll do what it is that it do anyway. Just know Uncle was in the building. But yo, when we come back after these commercial messages, like I said, it's the remix. I got something for y'all. See you in a minute. It's still pizza time.